Good afternoon. How's everybody doing today? Coach Giani here. Another beautiful day. There's been a lot of new people coming in and following, and they keep asking the same question: how do you start online? And because I'm a systems guy, I'd rather make a video, and then every time they ask me, I send them the video. So basically, I used to work as a web developer for 13 years, okay? I went to actually college. I was lucky to, well, I don't call it lucky. I was a decent soccer player, and I was fortunate to get a full scholarship on a private university in Indiana. That's where I live, in Indiana. So I went through college, and in my last year, my dream was to play professional soccer. But you know how it goes in college, right? And I was on a full scholarship, free food, fries and pizza and beer, because college people party, And the problem also was that the winter in Indiana is really, really strong. And so I would gain weight. In the winter. And then it was tough for me to get back in shape and all the stuff, right? I didn't have a coach. I didn't have a mentor. I had skills. I had a dream. But then I came to the United States and I saw the life in the United States. Food everywhere. In my country, I had to walk for 2 hours for food. I got food, you got chicks, you got clothes, you got everything in this country. The best country in the world, at least the best I've seen. Abundance of everything. And I didn't have abundance, So, went to college, and in my last year of college, my girlfriend at the time gets pregnant, and I had to take responsibility. Then my dreams got crashed. I had to work, and I was making $600 extra a month. Okay, $600 extra a month, and the mother of my ex-wife wanted to give my daughter Riley for adoption because we didn't have any money. We were not married. I was a college student. She wasn't even. She was on her first year of college. I pretty much ruined her career, right? And then I said no. I don't know why. I prayed or something, and I said I'm not gonna give Riley for adoption. I'm gonna work my ass off. And I went and I got a job at this soccer association because I was a soccer player, and I started learning about e-commerce. Okay, but again, I was making someone else's money. I was not doing paid traffic. I was just building the store. I didn't know anything about traffic, to be honest. I was just building the store, creating programs for them, and I learned a lot about computers and IT and programming and etc. So that's how I was, I kind of knew about the internet, right? But I didn't know how to make money for myself. I knew how to make money for other people, but they had brands and stuff like that. So anyways, 13 years later, I worked for a company for 6 years, and they fired me, and they had all reasons to fire me. The reason is I'm not gonna play victim. I was a piece of shit worker, I would come late. I would leave on Fridays early. I wanted the lifestyle. I wanted the lifestyle, right? And they fired me. I cannot say, wow, they're assholes. Job security. No, I was the asshole. I was the asshole, okay? I was not showing up at work. I was more interested in learning internet marketing than I was listening to to all the gurus online and all the millions and the Ferraris and I was like overwhelmed, you know, like when you get on the internet, you're overwhelmed because this person shows you dollars, like the picture that I posted today, right? They show you all the money they have, they take it out of the bank account and they show it to you like they're rich, and everybody pretends to be rich, and you don't know where to start, you know? And I started actually promoting direct sales products, and that's when I was introduced to mindset, because to sell direct sale products that are overpriced, okay, example, Herbalife, Amway, they're overpriced products, so they're tough to sell, so you have to have a strong mindset. So I don't regret that, because that's when I was introduced to actually understand the psychology of selling, okay? I was introduced to learn the psychology of selling and what people wanted and why would people make decisions. And then one thing led to another. Then that person who was doing direct sales was doing a little bit about internet marketing, and I was in the internet, so I created my pages super quick, collect leads, follow up with the leads, you know, whatever it takes. But the problem that I was doing is that I was selling things that had very small margin, okay? Very small margin and very hard to scale. And that's something that I realized that it was almost impossible to make a lot of money, okay? It was almost impossible to make a lot of money. Very small margin, meaning you make like $20 on a sale, $100 sale, $200 sale, $20, and you could not scale that. You could not have a ads and scale that. It was hard. So pretty much I had to knock on doors. I had to bug friends and family. I had to join the NFL team. No friends left. Nobody wanted to talk to me. They thought I was crazy. And I was crazy. Because I believe that you could cure cancer with those pills. I believed it. Because I wanted to be a millionaire. I didn't know how, but I was going to figure it out. So, searching online, I ran into this guy who they were calling him the 50K per day guy. That means this guy had a lot of $50,000 days, which at that time, I was like completely blown away, right? Completely blown away about $50,000 days, which we learned the whole truth, right? But anyways, this guy had good contacts and he had an event. And I had no money for that event. It was like $2,000. I had no money. But I had hustle. I was creative. I was resourceful. So I started promoting the heck out of that guy as whatever way possible. And I got people to come to the event. And so bottom line is I got his attention. Very important. Attention. You have to get the attention from people with power. He was a person of power. Okay? At that time, he was one of the top guys in the industry. I got his attention. He let me go to the event for free. Okay? This is the power of belief.